What's up guys, welcome to maannn's Gaming, where we take your gaming to the next level. This is maannn's logging in to bring you another Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood video, and in this video we'll be talking about Bard 4.0. And I must say, all I can say is, guys, the Bard is back. A lot of people are happy. I'm sure all the people who main Bard throughout 2.0 to 3.0 are quite happy that the Bard is basically back to the 2.0 version, where there's a lot of mobility, the DPS is subpar, lots of utility. It's really great to be back into Bard. Now, for those people who don't know, and I haven't really told anyone here apart from friends of course, that I used to actually main Bard in second coil. I started maining Bard because we already had a Black Mage, and I was a Black Mage in first coil. It's just that it didn't mix having two Black Mage. So, and I had my Bard leveled up, whilst the other player didn't have it. I guess it didn't have the Bard to the max level. So I ended up playing Bard. I enjoyed playing Bard very much. Really like the way it worked. The mobility is always welcome. I guess if anything, back in 2.0, the ones that I hated was the Mage's Ballad, of course, the TP song and all that. Made you stop and you have to sing, and it reduces it it reduced your DPS, which was kind of disappointing back in 2.0, but overall it was still okay. It was great to play, but now those troubles are gone. Basically, TP song and MP song are now just skills that activate instantly. You don't have to stop and sing, you can just use it while you're moving. It's really great, and there's no more 3.0 casting bars for all your damn skills, which I think was the main complaint in 3.0. And I leveled my Bard to level 60, and god, that was painful. It was painful to play Bard in 3.0. I think I got it to 60, and then that's about it. I got a little bit of gear for it, but I never really played it anymore. As soon as I got to 60, I played for a little while, and I just couldn't bring myself to keep playing it. It was very painful to play. And I think a lot of the Bards felt that way, and most of them moved away from that job. And I'm sure all the people who basically stayed throughout 3.0 Bard are quite happy now that the mobility is back. And the songs are now activated differently. Wondrous Minuet, I think that's what it's called, is now coupled with a skill called Pitch Perfect, which can give you extra DPS. Mage's Ballad now activates as the old Bloodletter mechanic the Bard had. I think back then, when you have Venomous Bite and Wind Bite having crits, your Bloodletter resets. So basically now you have to have Mage's Ballad for that mechanic to work. So I mean, it's not a big deal. It still works. It's still good. Probably the most disappointing out of the three songs is the Army's Peon. It used to be a TP song, but now it basically increases your weapon skill recast. I guess it increases your skill speed at some point. And if you do max out, which I think it has 5 stacks in total, if you max that out, your skill speed is almost identical to a Greased Lightning 3 monk. Just imagine all that DPS. I mean, it's not a lot, and you still have to sort of get to the 5 stacks before you get that fast skill speed. But overall, it's not that hard, because now Imperium Arrow basically gives you 1 stack for whatever song you're singing. So let's say if you're Wondrous Minuet, you will get 1 stack for your Pitch Perfect. If you use your Imperial Arrow, Of course, this I believe it activates at level 68. So you got Mage's Ballad. It resets your counter for your Bloodletter, and of course that AOE, which I keep forgetting the name of the skill, but you know, both of them are still in the same global cooldown. And for the army spear, you get a stack for increasing your skill speed. So overall, it's still good. They changed the mechanic for the songs. I liked it for the better. It gives you the extra DPS. I guess the only thing that I can think of that probably I wouldn't really say that it puts down the bard, but it does have some sort of RNG on it. Now, if you're using your basic skill, which is heavy shots, you do have the chance to proc a straighter shot for your straight shot. Now, the straighter shot basically gives you a 100%, I guess, 100% crit for your straight shot. But now you get the choice between a 100% crit straight shot or your refulgent arrow. I think that's how you pronounce it. So the refulgent arrow is basically your level 80s, level 70 skill, and basically you get to pick one of the two which will consume the straighter shot buff. So, well, yeah, I won't say really buff, but you know what I mean. So basically, you get to pick one or the other. So I haven't seen any of the numbers. I haven't looked into the bard altogether just yet. I just got it to level 70 today, and I'm just trying to get all my accessories with Lakshmi. I already got my Susanoo bow from all the Susanoo EX I did in the past. But basically, you get to pick one or the other. So I'm not sure whether, is it good if your straighter shot is about to fall off to still use the refulgent arrow, or you just reset your straighter shot buff. So those are the things I'm gonna look up later today, and I just want to get this video out basically because I'm having fun again with bard. The same with black mage. I found the fun factor back, so I definitely recommend, if you haven't played bard before, to 4.0 bard is like a good way to start if you haven't played bard in the past, because 3.0 was a disaster. At least that's my opinion anyway. So 2.0, 4.0 is very similar with a few tweaks here and there with the songs, and yeah, there's just that RNG factor that you can't use your level 7 skill unless you have the straighter shot proc basically. So other than that, I guess the Faux Requiem drains a lot more mana than it used to, so it doesn't last very long. And Battle Voice is like a straight up buff. As long as you have a song, you can use that to increase your party members' DPS. So you don't get the buff, but at least all your party members do. And Raging Strikes is, I think, has been throughout the nerfed anyway. So yeah, overall I'm quite happy with the bard, and I'm really recommending for those people who haven't played bard in the past to play it now, because you'll have fun. The mobility is awesome. It's unlike any other range DPS, so I'm sure you guys will enjoy it. Anyway guys, I think that's it for this video. I just wanted to talk about the bard and the fun factor, not also much with the numbers, because that can be a little while later. I just wanted to put this video out there, make sure get my message across that bard is fun to play. Anyway, that's it for this video guys. Remember to click like, subscribe, and share this video if you find it helpful at all. And as always, I would like to hear from you guys what you think of Bard 4.0. If you guys have been playing Bard and have been playing endgame with it, and for those people who are trying Bard, what you think of it right now. And for those people who haven't played Bard, I say go ahead and play it guys. Also, follow me on Twitter at Munchkins Gaming, and you can also follow me on Facebook at Munchkins Gaming. This is Munchkins logging off, and I'll see you guys in the next level.